The DMK seems all set to jump into poll mode. In fact, it has already jumped in, with Chief Minister MK Stalin launching a door-to-door campaign for enrollment in the party. The ambitious aim is to enroll 30% of the state's electorate, Vasudha, as party workers and get the grand old party set for 2026. But is this an early start for an edge, or a sign of nervousness in the grand old Dravidian party of the changing political landscape there?
There are multiple sides to it, and that's a big question we will pose to the panel this evening. Veera, there are multiple other questions as well, including if there is a potential TVK AIADMK alliance changing demographics in the state, which has of course seen a sharp rise in voters, young voters specifically. Chief Minister MK Stalin, who launched the campaign that you were talking about, going door to door, reiterating the Dravidian emotional message of land, language and self-respect, Tamil unity, but also making it clear that this is an outreach campaign and not an effort to force any voter to join the DMK.
Well, the field is set for the big Dravidian battle. Key questions, as you pointed out, in that state. Do the old arithmetic and rules remain defiant in that landscape, or will 2026 see a churning? To my mind, that's the key question that 2026 will answer. Joining us this evening, A. Saravanan of the DMK, Kovai Satyan of the AIADMK, and Dr. Arun Raj, General Secretary of the TVK. Let me begin for a change with the newest entrant in that field. The DMK seems all set, Dr. Arun Raj, with a strategy in place and door-to-door campaign. The AIADMK and EPS are set to launch their Yatra. Is the TVK still lagging behind in getting its act together? Star power alone is often not enough in electoral politics. Dr. Arun Raj, my question was to you.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Yeah, good evening all. See, you mentioned nervousness. I would say it is being nervous is an understatement. In case instead of total panic, because it is a 70-year-old party. Membership time, that too some 70 before the election shows clearly one day.
There's some audio issues with your... We need to sort this audio issue. Let me go across to A. Saravanan of the DMK first now. A. Saravanan, is it a sign of confident early start, or is there a sense of nervousness that possibly youth and the TVK's arrival could change the landscape in Tamil Nadu?
See, whenever it is an election, we take the election very, very seriously, whatever may be the issue. So in that sense, the Chief Minister has started the campaign, all the elections, 2016, 2019, 2021, we have started early, because that is the importance we give out to reaching out to people. See, if you look at the last 4 years, we have performed very well. As several times I've pointed out, the GDP of Tamil Nadu is hovering around 9.69%. which will give a snapshot of how we have managed the economy in spite of doling out so many welfare measures. The welfare measures are totally aimed at women and children and their education. So this has created a very, very pro-incumbency wave in favor of the DMK party. And compare and contrast this with the ADMK and the BJP. They are not even able to sort out who's going to, whether it is a coalition government or it is going to be the ADMK chief minister. Of course, Mr. Amit Shah is saying there is going to be an ADMK chief minister, but he says it is going to be a coalition government. Every single press meet, every single statement given out by Mr. Amit Shah, he says it is a coalition government. But in the state of Tamil Nadu, they don't accept, they won't vote for coalition governments. And on top of that, Mr. H. Raja is rubbing salt on the wound. He's saying it is going to be an NDA-headed government. That is what he's saying. So they are not even able to sort out the issues between them, whether it is what kind of a government is that. The alliance is not solid at all, and the chemistry isn't working on the ground. It is not working at all.
Alliance talks about Orennial Tamil Nadu clearly talks about a united Tamil Nadu. You're talking about ideological issues. You're talking about, the fight against the center. But when it comes to bread and butter issues, there will be questions that will be asked about of the DMK government. How are you going to sort of address that?
See, that's what when we speak about the bread and butter issues, we are pretty well placed.
They are becoming major issues.
Yes.
That's what I'll come to that. I'll come to that. See, bread and butter, we are pretty well placed because of the welfare measures. The 1,000 rupee scheme for all the women, eligible women, is a super hit scheme and which has captured the imagination. See, traditionally, women voters, when Vijays Jayalalitha was there, they preferred ADMK. But all of them have shifted their base to DMK after how we have brought in schemes which aim at the welfare of the women. And when we speak of law and order, it is just a perception. The ADMK and the BJP is trying to create a perception that is all is not well on the law and order front. But you look at cold hard facts. The DMK government is faring well. Custodial deaths, there are only 4. But when you compare that,
you have
with
one
the
advantage in this discussion, Saravanan. The problem is that both TVK and AIADMK spokespersons' lines have gone and we are not able to get them through. Arun Raj is back in, I believe, joining us. Arun Raj, my question to you, I started with you. My question was very clear. The DMK seems to have set its campaign agenda. The AIADMK is launching off. The TVK, is it lagging behind? Is it relying too much on Vijay star power, which often in electoral politics is not enough alone? Respond.
No, yeah. Thank you. First you mentioned that the early starter is a sign of nervousness. I would say nervousness is an understatement. DMK is in a state of total panic. A 70-year-old party starting a membership drive. Imagine. It denotes only one thing. DMK has lost its support base by nearly 50%. So this is the present scenario here. When TVK was launched, when our leader started this membership drive, it is the only party where the server crashed because of this huge drive for this to get the membership of TVK. Now we have crossed nearly 1 crore registered voters. See, one thing you should clearly understand: DMK by its money power can enroll few voters, but there's a key difference. It is like a mobilized crowd for a DMK public meeting. All this crowd come for what? For money and something. But it doesn't mean that they will vote for DMK. Whereas all those voters who are become members for this TVK are core supporters of TVK, and they are 100% voters for TVK, and they support this TVK leaders because of this strong ideological connect. DMK, I would say why, I would like to elaborate why DMK has lost its support base. Because DMK has compromised states' autonomy, states' rights, because of its failures, because of its corruption charges against key ministers to the union government. So also this corruption.
Nervous, DMK not nervous but in panic mode, says Arun Raj. Saravanan.
Yeah. See, he was talking about the servers crashing. Probably they should first invest in robust infrastructure, then work about the party. They're not even able to maintain their servers, and they expect they're going to serve the people of this country. Not possible.
Because of this demand, unprecedented. It is because
sir,
of the
we know,
unprecedented demand.
Yeah.
Mr. Saravanan,
it shows your poor planning. It shows your poor planning. It shows your poor planning. So allow me to speak. See, they are speaking about corruption. See, one of the allegations that they are making against DMK is that DMK is a corrupt party. There are corruption. They are having Mr. Who's that gentleman? He's the son-in-law of Martin, Lottery Martin. He's the main man there. They're not corruption.
Yes,
ED is investigating him. Enforcement Directorate is investigating
him.
And he is the right-hand man of Mr.
Investigating whom?
And
Mr. Saravanan,
kindly eloquence.
Okay, Mr. Arun Raj, there is at least this feeling.
Corruption. What a big joke is
Okay,
this?
Mr. Arun Raj, there's at least this feeling that the Chief Minister is making himself accessible by going door to door. It's not a very easy thing to do, after 5 years. The accessibility thing, yesterday, 2 days ago, he in fact came out and spoke on custodial debts. The fact that the Chief Minister is speaking about these things, don't you think that is something that people will like?
See, that's what I'm saying. See myself volunteering and going and to meet people. There is no demand from the people's side. People are not willing to meet him. He is going there as an unwanted, he is unwelcoming guest. Like people feel like that. Whereas you see, when our TVK leader comes, see that amount of public response, amount of love people shower upon him. Families after families come on their
Absolutely, without any mobilization, any efforts on the part of a party,
Okay.
people come. That is the difference. Because people know, people clearly have understand this. After 4 years of DMK government, DMK has earned such anti-incumbency that every day DMK continues now. It will benefit more and more. The DMK voters will shun the DMK party. Secondly, I would really welcome this step, because when DMK cadres go to every household, people will start asking questions on them. What are the promises you made during this 21 elections, and how much you delivered on it? What is it? The dynastic rule. People are really fed up with it. People are going to question.
Let me get the last
See, I'm
word
really,
from DMK very quickly,
what?
Amran. No, I'm really out of time right now. Very briefly, Saravanan, definitely, while you may sound confident, there must be a worry about what the impact Vijay will create. You may be assuming a 2006 Vijay Kant, he could throw the ball, hit the ball out of the park as well.
See, that has never happened in the history of Indian politics, except for Mr. N.T. Rama Rao. For the people of Tamil Nadu to take someone seriously, they'll have to be here, present at least 5 to 10 years. Then only they'll take you seriously. We have seen so many people coming and going. Let Mr. Vijay, he is a star and he has some value. Let him start appearing before the public 15 times, 20 times. Then we'll see where that magic goes, where that magic vanishes. We have seen all this. So we know what to do, how to go about it.
Okay, Kovai Satyan of the AIADMK is with us. Kovai Satyan, how do you look at MK Stalin reaching out to people, doing a door-to-door campaign? Is it finally time for you to, shake hands with the TVK, because the Chief Minister is finally starting this campaign?
He's joined the debate late. Is the AIADMK late in launching its campaign?
Door-to-door canvassing, which is ongoing for the last couple of months. And our cadre registered strength is now 2 crore and 6 lakhs, which is 30% of the eligible voters population. And the point is clear, there is nothing to talk as an achievement. What will you do by door-to-door campaign? This is an organized way of corrupting people. At the time of elections, you have seen political parties giving away money to the voters, bribing voters with money. That is what they have started now. See, the promise was 1,000 rupees to every household, every women household. That was thrown out of air. Out of 3.25 crore women, only 1 crore became eligible. Since the election is round the corner, now all the riders and clauses were taken out, and the door-to-door campaign by DMK is a farce. Their only agenda is to enroll the women in the family so that they can dole out the 1,000 rupees for another 6 months till election is there. There is nothing but bribing voters. That's what they are doing right now. To bribe voters, they are taking the women's names by door-to-door campaign, in the name of door-to-door campaign. That shows how desperate they are. There is nothing to talk about as achievement. What is the DMK's achievement? Zero. They will be happy if they are not being chased out. That's what the reality is going to be. On the ground, there is a very high anti-incumbency. There is nothing to boast as achievements. Every individual is not happy in Tamil Nadu. Particularly women and children are not happy with the law and order situation, which is in shambles. With the escalation of inflation, with the escalation of essential commodities and prices, with unemployment, and so many issues which is affecting a common man. And electricity is once again hiked by 3% yesterday. So there's nothing to boast as an achievement by DMK.
Kovai Satyan, you made your last point in this debate. Unfortunately, I've completely run out of time. Let's see who has the last laugh at the end of 2026. 10 seconds. Go ahead, Saravanan, 10 seconds.
Yeah. See, they're talking about the anti-incumbency here. They're allying with the BJP. What about the anti-incumbency of the BJP? 10 years of anti-incumbency and the anti-Tamil stance. How are they going to overcome that? Absolutely impossible.
You will have enough time to ask these questions in the 2026 campaign. They'll have enough time. Okay, 10 seconds to you, Arun Raj, in all fairness. Quick, 10-second response.
See here. This is what people of Tamil Nadu, as a common citizen, everybody is looking for change. They are really fed up. So when 26 is coming, people are ready to vote TVK to power. Then I would like to add only one thing. We are going to launch a second phase of enrollment, where our target is to enroll 2 cadre voters to reach 2 crore families. And unlike DMK or other parties,
ask your leader first to step out of Panayor. Ask your leader first to step out of Panayor.
The political noise in Tamil Nadu only getting more intense with all the star entrants and the political parties getting ready for the campaign there.
Absolutely, Veeran. We'll have a lot of time to discuss this because Tamil Nadu elections are only next year.